Why did they invite her? Brother, they probably fucking have known each other for like 60 years. Who gives a fuck at that point? Do you guys not have any friends that you have been friends with for like more than 10 years? I mean, maybe some of you are too young for that, but like I have people that I've known that I love that I've been very close friends with for, you know, more than a decade. Sometimes their opinion evolves over time. I cut them out of my life because they turn out to be assholes of the political shit. It's not good to abandon people that have different opinions than you in general, no matter how fucking wrong, egregious, or even violent those opinions may be. Hold on. Especially because, like, your goal should always be to take on emotional labor and try to fucking change their minds anyway. Bad take, to be honest. Yeah, I know. Everybody says, lol, f that. Lol, then why did you cut off Ethan? That's so good. You think I cut off Ethan? Are you out of your fucking mind? No, I didn't cut off Ethan. I even said as far as like last week that I'd be down to have a moderated conversation as long as it was like a normal person moderating it, like Sam Cedar or some shit, who is obviously has his own personal perspective, but he's a person that both Ethan and myself respect. This doesn't mean that you should have endless amounts of charity, including to fucking Nazis and shit, but the goal is to try and prevent people from getting to that point. And also, a lot of people are thinking about like a moment in their past where like someone has actually gone like above and beyond. Okay. And obviously it's situational, is different. I'm not saying if you have like a pro-philia person in your life and they're like constantly trying to fucking defend that position or some shit, that you should still be friends with that person. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. Do you agree that some people can't be changed? I think everyone can be changed, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And I understand that not everyone has the bandwidth to be able to do that. So I have endless amounts of grace for people that can do that. But if they end up being unable to do that, that makes sense too. But you should try. You should always give a wholehearted effort. Ethan is about to have interview Loner Box on his podcast saying, I want to offer alternatives to Hasan. He's a super smart guy who's very knowledgeable. I mean, good. Great. Yeah. My man said, I hate Hasan. It's time for Temu Hasan. Let's have a guy who at least is like somewhat critical of Israel, but still ultimately believes in many of the things that Israel is doing as like kind of righteous. But hey, he's like he's critical of the Benjamin Netanyahu administration, you know? So this is the right kind of opinion to have in terms of being pro-Palestine. And the wrong kind of people are the people like Hasan, who are just too radical and irrational. They're actually harming the cause. Yeah, this is just a way for Ethan to channel destiny without actually openly platforming him because he's so scared. Just put destiny on, little bro. Just put him on, you know? That's it. He's just so terrified because of one, the metric ton of horseshit that Destiny has said about him. And two, he's worried that like the remainder of his audience is going to be like, oh man, yeah, what the f is a bridge too far for me? Don't worry, you've already massaged the narrative enough that your subreddit is like completely fucking captive by the brigaders. It's turned into a fucking snark subreddit for me, just like r/Destiny is, you know? Mr. The IDF doesn't target children. It's cool, man. It is what it is. We'll talk about how devastating it is that I am a terrorist supporter and how I've turned a blind eye to anti-Semitism, blah, blah, blah. If you think the anti-Semite of the year is so wrong, why do you share about it so much that you even give it to the title? Don't you think it's giving them recognition they look for attacking you? What? I think it's a title that has no real motion, but I'm still going to maintain my principles and ensure that people understand where I'm coming from and talk about the damaging impact that organizations like Stop Anti-Semitism, there's not even a real organization, it's just like one lady, are doing to the discourse surrounding anti-Semitism by consistently packaging actual anti-Semites with people who actually are actively combating anti-Semitism like myself. La, 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 no